Hi, this is Glenn Graves. This seems like a very simple video to be doing, but I made this video to show my beginner students how to tune their guitar because they have some trouble doing it, and I have to explain it many times over, and they get frustrated with it, and I guess I do a little bit too. I like to use the Snark tuner, which is a clamp-on tuner, and I recommend it to my students. It clips onto the headstock here. It picks up the vibrations of the string through the headstock, as opposed to using the microphone and using sound. Now I don't have my electric guitar plugged in here, and I'm just hitting this top string, the low E, with my thumb. You notice it's almost in pitch here. That little green bar means that it's in pitch. And you notice if I loosen it, it's going to this red area here, which means it's flat. Now if I tighten it more, it's going to go through the green area, meaning that it's in pitch, and it's going to go to the yellow area, which means it's sharp. It's too tight. So I'm going to lower it back down, go back into the red area. It's better to pull the string through the nut by tightening it than just to loosen it and let it slip back through. Because sometimes when it slips back through, it gets stuck a little bit, because it's better to have that force pulling than just relaxing it. So I'm going to bring it up, tighten it up into the green area, and get it into pitch. Close enough. I'm going to go back and check them all again anyways, because the neck is probably going to adjust itself a little bit with the different tension. So now the next string, A, which is the second from the top, that one's a little sharp. It's in the yellow area. So I'm going to lower it down. And if we weren't really picky, I guess we wouldn't care about it being just a little tiny bit sharp. So I lowered it down into the red area, and I'm going to tighten it up again into the green area. So now it's in pitch. Now the next string, D, now that one's good. I'm just going to lower it just to show you what happens. Okay, now I'm going to tighten it up, and I'm going to go into the yellow area. I'm going to make it too tight, and watch what's going to happen. It's going to go to D sharp. Now D sharp is the note that's halfway between D and E. The tuner doesn't show flats, it just shows sharps. So I'm going to loosen it back up again, go back down to the D. Now I'm running a little sharp in the yellow zone. Now I'm going to put it into the green zone, and I'm going to bring it back down to red, which means it's flat. So I'm going to bring it up, green area, in pitch. Next note, G. I'm going to loosen that one up, let it go flat. Oh, I hit an F sharp, which is just before G. Bring it up through the red, that's G flat. Bring it up into the green area. There's G. Next string down, second string from the bottom, B. I'm hitting it with my thumb. That one's in good pitch, but I'm going to loosen it. Oh, I went down to A sharp, went too far. Now we're back up to B, but it's a little flat in the red area. Going to tighten it, get it into the green, in pitch. There we go. Bottom string E. We'll lower it down. A little flat in the red zone. Tighten it up into the green. E. So let's check them one more time. Top string, low E. It's in pitch. A is in pitch. Check it again. I could tighten it up just a little bit. D is in pitch, but it's just tweaking red a little bit there. I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. G, it's in pitch. B, it's in pitch. Tighten it up just a little bit. Now I went too far, so I'm going to lower it back down. And we just hit a little remnant of a note there. B, bottom string E, all in pitch. So there you go. I just tuned the whole guitar. I'm going to turn it off to save my battery. I hope that helps. You want to pay attention to how tight the strings are when it is in pitch. There's a standard amount of tension. It's about 14 pounds of string. You want to kind of get used to the way that feels. If you're not sure, I mean, the tuner doesn't know the difference between a note and then a note an octave up, which is twice as high as the note that you were playing down in the low region, because there's multiple E's, multiple G's, multiple D's. You have all different pitches of those notes. So if you're not sure, just loosen the string up so that it's fairly loose to the touch. You can tell it's almost flopping around. And then start bringing yourself back up to the normal pitch. The first time you hit that note, where it feels like it's about the right tightness, that's probably going to be your best bet where it's going to be. And you can always, compare some pitches on some recordings that may have some notes on them that let you tune your guitar just to see if you're in the right place. But that would be your best bet, just to lower it down until it was pretty loose and then try to find that note to where it seems to be a normal tightness. Well, that's all for now. I hope that helps. I'll be talking to you again with some other videos. This is Glenn Graves. Have fun playing guitar. Goodbye now.